Go for it. Yes.
President Thomas Sekenebe. Assembled before you are the candidates for their degrees. Talk about yang energy. Their family and friends, distinguished guests, our faculty and staff, members of the administration, and our alumni. I request your permission now to open the proceedings of the 58th Commencement exercise of Bronx Community College.
Good morning. You can do better than that. Good morning. My name is Irene Delgado. I'm the Vice President for Student Success. It is my pleasure to serve as your Mistress of Ceremonies. I ask for you to stand because we are going to do the National Anthem and have an invocation. Now, as you're standing in the day of technology, I expect you to Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Tumblr, whatever it is that you people do, and make sure you hashtag BCC 2018 and BCC CUNY. We want to be able to capture all these important moments and put it up on the website. Please, while you have your cell phones out, turn them to vibrate so everybody's name can be heard. The BCC student Christian Santana will now sing the National Anthem, accompanied on the keyboard by Professor Monique Renee Briggs.
What's up, everybody? Yeah. Class 18. Okay. All right. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's as gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave true to the night as our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Class of 2018! Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you. Audience, please remain standing for the invocation delivered by Reverend James C. Remain standing. Remain standing. Are you sure you're graduates?
We certainly can thank someone for the weather so far. Let us pray. A reminder. A Jewish teenager wrote in her diary in a time of despotic leadership, "I believe in the sun even when it rains." Even in the midst of dark clouds and shaky times in our great country of immigrants, isn't this true of all of us at our fine and noble institution, Bronx Community College? We ask for belief in ourselves and our many gifts. We claim blessings on our families here and overseas. We give thanks to all those who have not given up on us. We give thanks to the reality that the mind really is sacred. We dare to believe that with education, we will overcome any attempt to block the sunshine of real lives of real immigrants and their children. Yes, we pray for you, the class of 2018, that you will lead the way. Amen. Alleluia.
Everyone, please be seated. We ask that you remain in your seats during the ceremony so that we can ensure safety for all and move through the exercise as quickly as possible. Out of respect of our candidates and for your friends, everyone should stay until the end of the ceremony. Your diploma covers will be ready for pickup at the end.
They can't hear you.
They can't hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, so now that you're seated, I'm going to we ask that you all stay in your seats so for the safety of all your colleagues and all our graduates can make it safely up and around, and for the respect of being here till the end of the ceremony. Your diploma covers will be ready for pickup at the end, not before and not during, but the end of the ceremony. When you walk out, follow the flags. You will go through the side doors and walk through Roscoe to pick up your diploma covers. It is now my pleasure to present the president of Bronx Community College, Dr. Thomas Seconegby.
Class of 2018, are you ready? Are you ready? Even the rain can't stop you. Nothing ever stopped you. So welcome, I say, to the 58th Commencement ceremony of Bronx Community College of the City University of New York. Graduates, you marched into this tent this morning as college seniors. You're going to leave us this afternoon as our college alum. I am so proud of each of you. This is the class of 2018. Are you ready for your diplomas? Before we get into the program, I want to extend a warm Bronco welcome to all of those sharing this wonderful day with you. So let's start with your families, friends, and loved ones. They went to college with you. They believed in what you can achieve, and they offered help to achieve it. Graduates, please stand and join me in thanking your loved ones. Thank you. I I would also like to welcome the elected officials and public servants who honor us today with their presence. They have tirelessly supported us and the mission of Bronx Community College for years. I would particularly like to acknowledge Assemblyman Victor Pichardo, who is here with us this morning. Assemblyman Pichardo, thank you so much for joining us today. Of course, graduates, we want to welcome our esteemed faculty and staff. They taught, advised, cared, and mentored you. And yes, sometimes they nudged you and cajoled you. But it all was intended to bring you to this day. And since you're sitting right here, it must have worked. I will now ask all of our faculty and staff to please stand and let us show our sense of appreciation to you. Faculty and staff. Finally, and most importantly, I welcome you, our graduates. The reasons of our celebration today. Class of 2018, I am filled with pride in what you've done and excitement of what you will go on to do. Honored guests, may I present to you the newest graduates of Bronx Community College, class of 2018. Let me start by telling you a little bit about this amazing group. The class of 2018 is 2,418 strong. They are a reflection of the fundamental value here at BCC, diversity. Diversity of people, languages, culture, and points of view. We don't believe in diversity because it's a noble cause or an act of charity. We believe and practice diversity because it's the greatest lesson of this country, is that what truly makes America great is the rich variety of people and their contribution. You exemplify that vision of greatness. 50% of our graduates were born outside the United States. In fact, BCC have students coming from over 100 countries, and you can see the flags outside that clearly reflects that. 904 of the students, today's graduates are male, 1,493 students are female. Guys, we have a lot of work to do. Two of our youngest graduates are Shamil Monero and Naya Swindell. Our most senior graduates are Maria Rivera and Renato Jackson. 32 of our graduates are members of the Armed Forces of Veterans. Please join me I'm going to ask the members of the Veterans of Armed Forces to please stand up. I want to say thank you for your service and sacrifices to our nation. Thank you. At last year's graduation, we celebrated our 60th year of Bronx Community College. With that chapter closed, we begin the celebration of our next 60. As we grow, so do our goals. But one thing remains constant. We promise that a diploma is waiting for any student that enters and leaves our gates. The graduating class of today shows that we are fulfilling our promise. Now, before I pass on the microphone, I would like to remind our students of something very simple. It's an act of kindness that I see performed over our campus many times a day. It is one of the many reasons why I cherish BCC. We are a community of door openers. Have you ever noticed that when two or more people approach a door, one of us always ready to open the door and hold it for the others? As you leave BCC, I ask you to keep this spirit of kindness alive. Be a door opener for the rest of your life. Wherever you go and wherever you do, if you get to a door, first, open it for the others behind you. BCC was a door that was opened for you, and you've made the most of it. You now live with a special understanding of how open doors can transform lives. Keep that lessons in your heart. We shall always keep you in our hearts. And remember that the doors that we've opened for you will never be closed. This is a place where you will forever be welcome, where the wisdom you've acquired in the next step of your journey will always be valued here. So this is not a goodbye, it is merely see you again, and hopefully sooner than later. Congratulations. Don't keep the world waiting for them to see what you've got to offer. Again, congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, President Sekenegmi. Graduates, a number of distinguished guests are here today to bring you greetings and good wishes. I'd first like to start with Assemblyperson Victor M. Pichardo, who now brings greetings.
Good morning, class.
Good morning.
I thought y'all were graduating. Good morning, class. See, that's much better. Thank you. So, first and foremost, to the dignitaries who are joining us, to President Sekenegbe, to the graduating class of 2018, congratulations! So, before I begin my speech, I just simply wanted to take this opportunity to remind some folks of what's occurring in our world today. But before I go into that, I just simply wanted to say, as a member of the New York State Legislature, I am proud to represent many of you in the State Assembly, and I'm very proud to represent this wonderful institution of Bronx Community College in the legislature. But more importantly, I'm more proud to say that I'm from the Bronx. Any from the Bronx here? I was born and raised in the Bronx by ways of a small island of the Dominican Republic. Any Dominicans here? So, as I said, I'm a proud Bronxite, born and raised here, and I've had the opportunity to travel across this country and to different parts of the world, and there is this perception of people who grew up in the Bronx or live in the Bronx. There are some positive, but there is definitely some negative out there, and I want to take this opportunity to read a very small excerpt of someone who I have just giant disdain for, but has a sense of prominence. So I'm just going to read something to you real quick. In a speech at the conservative group Americans for Prosperity's Defending the American Dream Summit in Dallas, Texas in 2014, Senator Rafael Eduardo, or Ted Cruz, blasted Democrats and then President Obama for a long list of their policies. He implied that the Bronx is a dangerous area, and when mocking Senator Schumer on his positions on border security. Senator Cruz said, quote, "Now, I understand that Manhattan is very concerned about their security with the Bronx and all, but it's a little different on 2,000 miles away in the Rio Grande." I read this to you to say, one, there is a stereotype out there of Bronxites being dangerous, hostile, and not really achieving anything and just being sort of the dregs of society. You have proved them wrong today. All of you will either be business owners, some of you are moms and dads, some will be captains of industry, some will invent the cure to cancer, who knows? Some may be members of the legislature like me, but some can achieve greater things than probably any of us here in the dais. Although I will say this, there is a kernel of truth in what some of these people say. They should fear the Bronx. And you know why? And you know why? Not because we pose a threat to their security, but we, as Americans, will take over this country. We will leave a lasting impact on this nation, in our communities, by what we do, in the lives that we impact in a positive way. Graduates, I know in my heart, before my time is up, in my generation, in my lifetime, maybe one of you, maybe someone sitting in this crowd, will be sitting behind the Resolute desk at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, discussing world affairs. Hopefully, they could have been a member in a graduating class of 2018. Hopefully, they could be taking classes right now. But hopefully, and more importantly, that they are a woman. So to the class of 2018, congratulations, you made it. God bless and Godspeed. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Assemblymember Pichardo. I now present before you the City University of New York Board of Trustee Chairperson and a very good friend of the Bronx Community College community. Please join me in welcoming Chairperson William C. Thompson, Jr., who brings greetings.
President Second Egby, Vice Chancellor Linderman, Valedictorian Ducree, Salutatorian Gina Rodriguez, honored guests, distinguished members of the faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, graduating class of 2018. Good morning. To the graduates, first and foremost, my heartfelt congratulations to all of you on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York. I'm honored to celebrate your academic achievements at the Bronx Community College Commencement. You're the pride of CUNY and the pride of New York. Definitely the pride of the Bronx, but the pride of all of New York. Graduates, you should all be very proud of yourselves because of your hard work, your sacrifice and commitment. Today, you'll receive a priceless degree from one of the city's best public colleges. Today is a day of tremendous accomplishment. By the way, does anybody feel good today? Really good? Take a look around you. Look at each other. Appreciate this moment. Never forget this moment. Never forget how it feels. But also, make sure that today you give thanks to your family, your friends, faculty, and all of those who helped guide you along the way. Nobody gets here on their own. Everybody's had some help along the way. Never forget those who helped you. Today, to some extent, you have reached a finish line, not the finish line, a finish line. But you're also poised at the starting point of the next chapter of your lives. As you look to the future, my advice is to be bold and dream big. Be agents of change and make the world better for the next generation, starting right here in New York City. Engage, get involved in your communities. Speak up for those who cannot. Serve your city and your fellow New Yorkers with pride and integrity. You're equipped and empowered with more knowledge, skills, and innovation than any generation before you. Venture out. Change this city, change this state, change the world. Pursue your passions with courage, confidence, and compassion. We expect great things from all of you, and we'll be rooting for your success. I have no doubt that each of you has the talent and the passion to change the world. After all, you're CUNY graduates now. On behalf of all of us at CUNY, let me extend our best wishes for a bright and successful future. And again, class of 2018, congratulations.
Thank you, Chairperson Thompson. We now welcome Donna Lindeman, Interim Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs for the City University of New York.
Thank you, President Sekenegbe, Trustee Thompson, BCC leadership, faculty, and congratulations to the BCC class of 2018. Good morning to all of you. On behalf of our departing Chancellor James B. Milliken and our interim Chancellor Vita Rabinowitz, I bring you greetings and congratulations on reaching this momentous, lifelong achievement. As a first-generation college graduate myself, I know the pride and joy that you all feel earning a degree. So I could not be more pleased to be here with you today, to see you take your degrees at BCC, a community college that is redefining what is possible within the community college space, thanks to the amazing leadership, staff, faculty that are here to support you in your success. You share this moment, this wonderful moment, not only with your family and friends and today's honored guests and the entire BCC community, but also with fellow graduates across CUNY's 24 campuses across New York City. Everyone at CUNY stands with you today on this important day. We're proud of each and every one of you. We look forward to hearing about your bright futures and the contributions you will make to your communities, to our city, to the state, and our nation. We need you now more than ever, so we expect great things of all of you. As you know, CUNY provides a high-quality, accessible education, reaching more than 274,000 degree-seeking students across New York City at our 24 campuses. Since our founding in 1847, CUNY has been committed to providing all students, regardless of background or means, with the opportunity to receive a quality education. And today, you, each and every one of you, join in that proud tradition. Please give yourself a hand. I have no doubt that you will be inspiring future generations to follow in your footsteps, to take a CUNY degree and hopefully here at Bronx Community College. I'd like to give a special shout out to all of the ASAP graduates in the house, a program I am very honored and proud to lead on behalf of CUNY. We could not be prouder of you and all of your fellow graduates. And so enjoy this special day, class of 2018. You have earned every minute of it, and wherever you go from here, I know you will be inspiring BCC and CUNY ambassadors. So today we celebrate what you have achieved, earning your degrees. Tomorrow and beyond, we look forward to hearing about what you will do with your BCC degree. We look forward to hearing about your great accomplishments, and based on the wonderful energy and pride I see and feel in this room today, I know the sky is the limit. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Linderman. Chair of the Faculty Senate, Professor Franklin Moore, will now bring greetings.
Hey, thank you, Vice President Delgado, President Sekenegbe, Trustee Thompson, Vice Chancellor Linderman, distinguished guests, and most of all, to you, the class of 2018. I welcome you to this. I bring greetings on behalf of the faculty to you. I have the distinct honor to be the last BCC faculty professor that you're going to have to listen to. Maybe you'll want to listen to us again, but you got to listen to me for a few minutes. The Old Testament writers tell us, to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to gain, a time to lose, a time to love, and a time to hate. No one has ever accused me of false modesty, so I'm going to add a couple more things to that list. There is a time to resist falsehoods, no matter how high the stature of those who speak them. To resist any person who seeks to demean or marginalize you or anyone else that represents the great diversity of this nation. It is that diversity that makes this college great, the class of 2018 great, this city great, this state great, and indeed this nation great. So anyone, no matter how high in office they have, who seeks to demean that, please resist. I'm going to add one more upbeat thing to that list. There's also a time to be prideful, a time to pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Well, class of 2018, today is that day for you. Take a moment and tell yourself, pat yourself on the back and say, job well done. You've had 8 a.m. classes, 8 p.m. classes. You've had to take Math 01, Math 05, or whatever math they're calling it now. You took classes you knew you would hate and ended up loving them. You took classes that you thought you would love, and well, let's just say you didn't. You did all of this while juggling work, kids, parents, significant others, and let's be honest, some insignificant others. You did this and you have arrived here today, and you should all be very, very proud of yourselves. Give yourself a round of applause. I want to let you in on a secret. We in the faculty may not say it. We certainly don't say it enough. But we are very proud of you. Oh, let me say that again. We in the faculty are very proud of you. We know your struggles. We know your accomplishments. We know your defeats and your triumphs. We have been pulling for you every step of the way. And today, when we look at you, we are very, very proud. If I can give you one piece of advice as you go forth, it is this. Go out and find and then do the things that you love. You will have many jobs, but I want you to find a career. A job is something you do because you have to. It pays the bills. You're going to have some of those jobs, and that's fine. But look for a career. Look for a job you love. A career is something you are called to. It not only pays the bills, it fulfills you. It fills your soul. Before I came to BCC, I had a job. I was an attorney. It paid the bills, and in truth, it paid the bills a little better than my current gig. But at BCC, I found what I loved. I don't have a job, I have a career, and every time I see students succeed, especially on days like this, I am fulfilled. And for that, I thank each of you. Now, keep it up, yeah. You have heard enough from me. This is your day, not mine. Congratulations, class of 2018. Go forth, find and do what you love. Go forth.
Thank you so much, Professor Moore. I now invite to the podium the Senator for the 2017-2018 BCC Student Government Association. And that's without an introduction, Mr. Malcolm Sowa.
Good morning, Broncos.
Thank you. President Esekenegbe, Provost Schrader, Trustee Thomas, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, family, fellow graduates. I am extremely humbled to be able to share in the array of emotions present here today. The joy, the excitement, and the anxiety over what the future has in store for us all. It is my pleasure to be given this opportunity to address this gathering on behalf of the senators of the Student Government Association and present our congratulatory remarks to the class of 2018. Yes, congratulations to the Broncos class of 2018. Felicitaciones Ayeko, you did it. Finally, the chapter of our story at the Bronx has come to an end. Like me, some of you have had to cross many borders, jump many walls, broken many social barriers, and departed lands we once called home in pursuit of higher education and opportunity. And yet we found solace and refuge here at Bronx Community College, a place we can now call home for the rest of our lives. This is what makes BCC home. The differences that each one of us here represents, and the fact that no matter who you are, where you come from, or what you represent, you can come here and succeed. We, the class of 2018, are proof to this. However, our academic strives would not have been fully rewarding without the outstanding faculty and staff here at BCC. Shall we please give them a round of applause? You have given us your energy, time, expertise, and intellect, which have developed in us the best of ourselves, leaders, ready to take on the world to make it better. We are all indeed testament of the surmountable impact of the good works you do. We applaud and appreciate you. I would also like to appreciate the various student leaders sitting here amongst us today. Club leaders, officers of HANA societies, student ambassadors, and significantly, the representatives of the Student Government Association, of which 10 of us are graduating today. Whether through advocating for increased student resources on campus or protesting to protect the rights of students, this group of individuals have toiled hard fighting for the interests of the students of Bronx Community College and the entire CUNY community. You have given us a greater part of your life in college to serving the greater good of this community. You indeed deserve to be acknowledged. Thank you. Most importantly, may we all please rise and applaud the wonderful people sitting amongst the audience here, our family and friends. You continue to give us your all, your love, prayers, emotions, and of course, your financial support to ensure that we stay true to our aspirations and dreams. Indeed, we would not be here without you. And for that, we say thank you. Gracias. Ayeko. As we go into the world, class of 2018, let us always remember to be the light unto the feet of others and the salt unto the earth. Let us go back to our communities and make an impact, no matter how small. The Bronx celebrates us. The world awaits us. And all the great things we can and will accomplish. Again, to the Broncos class of 2018, congratulations. Go out there and be the change the world desperately needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Malcolm. I'd like to take a moment and introduce the platform party that you have not met as of yet. President David Gomez from Hostos Community College. Senior Vice President Claudia V. Schrader. Dean Kenneth Adams. Vice President Kay Ellis. Dean Nancy Ritzy. Vice President Eddie Bayardell. Dean Luis Montenegro. Associate Dean Alex Ott. Associate Dean Simone Rodriguez Dorstant. Associate Dean Francisco Javier Lagasa. And Associate Vice President David Taylor. Didn't want to miss them. Mr. President, please come back to the podium.
First of all, I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Sowell that spoke on behalf of the students. I think really you're a testament of the caliber of our graduates. I want to say thank you very much. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the Bronx Community College 2018 salutatorian, Gina Rodriguez. Can you please remain standing and let's just celebrate you? Gina was born in New York but raised in the Dominican Republic. She returned to the United States August of 2015 and immediately enrolled in Bronx Community College to pursue an associate degree in liberal arts and science. While at BCC, she got involved in campus activities such as the Creative Writing Club, the Literary Magazine, which is the thesis, and in fact, if you look on our website, you see ASAP, you see her face, and part of the ASAP mentorship. She was also a semi-finalist for the Jack and Cruz Scholarship in 2017. Currently, Gina works as an office assistant for the ASAP program. Upon graduating from BCC, she enrolled immediately in Hunter College, where she's pursuing a bachelor's degree in arts, in English literature, linguistics, with literary concentration. Gina loves to write, read, and teach others. To love reading and writing, she loves reading and writing so much as she does, that she's giving her time to help other people do the same. Moreover, she has an affinity for languages. Currently, she's learning her fourth language, Japanese. Her future plan upon graduating from Hunter is to enroll in the NYU Master's Program for Creative Writing, watch out faculty, and return back to BCC as an English professor. Gina, congratulations. Wow. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the Bronx Community College 2018 valedictorian. Alexian Ducre. Mr. Ducre is graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA. With a liberal arts degree, majoring in political science. Here to address the graduating class of 2018, I present to you your valedictorian, Ms. Alexandra Ducre.
Thank you. Early on today, at the threat of denying me breakfast, the president issued a stern warning to me. He said, speed it up when your speech comes. I said, Mr. President, you're not going to have any problem because I don't intend to give a speech. How can you give a speech to your family and to your community? And so it's in that spirit that I wish to address my family, my Bronx community, and my graduating class of 2018. When families speak, of course, there's no time limit on how long the conversation goes on. President Sikanegbe, Provost Schrader, distinguished officials, family and supporters, and my fellow graduates of the best graduating class in all 58 graduating classes of Bronx Community. Greetings. My daughter was 5 years old when she came to me and she said, I've been chosen valedictorian. I come from good stock. I've been chosen valedictorian of my class. She was just 5 years old, and that was a big deal. If you think today is a big deal, that was a big deal back then. And then she told me that she had to write a speech and deliver a speech. And I'm being a parent, and as parents are wont to do, I sat with her and I made some suggestions. And after the third suggestion, she went quiet. And then she looked at me and she said, "Daddy, but who helped you write your valedictorian speech?" Now you know that that wasn't a question, that's an accusation. And so I turned to her and I said, "Well, unfortunately, I was never valedictorian." To which she replied, "Don't worry, Daddy." And she quoted something to me that I told her before. "You can do anything you put your mind to. You will be valedictorian one day." Well, as they say, the rest is history. Here we are today. But it takes more than a child's wishes to graduate. It takes an entire college family, an entire college community to produce a valedictorian and a graduating class. And so today I wish to thank our entire BCC campus family and community for this high honor that you have given me. All of you played a role, one way or another, in getting us to this day. Administrators, faculty, staff, including people often overlooked, library staff, and yes, even our cafeteria workers and public safety. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To our professors, thank you so much. It goes without saying that we could not reach this milestone without you. One of the huge advantages, I believe, of BCC is our teaching faculty, a cadre of amazing instructors who give their all and then some. I have already had occasion to reach out to you personally to thank you for the impact, your impact on my life at BCC. All of you gave us the tools we need to move on in our academic careers, and most of you went beyond your contractual obligations, nurturing us, inquiring into our plans, and telling us you will be there for us. Dr. Mazatenta, thank you. Professor Rowan, thank you so much for the many instances where you offered wise suggestions that prevented me from overreaching. Thank you so much. Others of you, all the professors, you were like big brothers and sisters, and some of you little brothers and sisters, because I think some of you realize that I probably had graduated from high school before you were born. Our fathers and mothers would be stretching it, of course. Among our instructors, however, I wish to thank in a special way our adjunct faculty. Our adjuncts, yeah, put your hands together for them. They are as qualified as their more stable counterparts. They are as dedicated as their more stable counterparts. And yet, in many cases, I'm a curious student. That's one of the things BCC taught me. And so I would go on to seethroughnewyork.net to see what my professors earned. And I discovered that some of these adjunct professors earned less than students. That is the truth. I was informed that there are some adjunct professors, instructors, perhaps not in BCC, but around CUNY, and it hurts me to say it, who have to cobble a living wage. They have to run from campus to campus, teaching a number of different schools just so that they can earn a living wage. I've heard stories of instructors who it got so bad that they leave out of their cars. And so graduating class, my fellow graduates, I want you to think about that. And I want you to celebrate all our professors, including our adjuncts, and remember them in your advocacy, in your resistance, because they need our voice in their corner. Fellow graduates, it may come a little late to tell you this in case you did not already know it, but at BCC, our administrators are also fairly accessible. I found that out when I was faced with something of a bureaucratic snaffle, and I fired off an email to the president on an impulse. Well, I did not expect to get a response, but within a few hours, I received a personal email from the president himself. He told me that he would appoint a vice president to look into it, and the vice president contacted me the same day. The vice president promised me that she would deal with it in 1 week, and before the week was up, I was made whole. Thank you to our administrators. Fellow graduates, I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say that BCC has been not just a life changer, but for many of us, BCC has been a life maker. This place that sits at the intersection of failure and hope, these hallowed grounds where dreams are made and walls are broken down. In talking and interacting with many of you, my fellow graduates, I discovered we have so many things in common. Life experiences, immigrant backgrounds, work responsibilities, church responsibilities, family responsibilities, husbands, wives, children, parents, you name it. Your stories and experience helped me stay grounded and motivated me to stay focused and positive and helpful. Thank you, Sushana. Thank you, Lola. Thank you, Terrence. Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much, my fellow graduates, many of whom I have shared classes with or interacted with as a student government leader, as part of our Honor Society PDK, or as part of IOC leadership. In particular, I wish to thank those of you who shared classes with me. To those of you who ensured that I was always saddled with leading and facilitating study groups. By my count, I was forced to lead 20-something study groups throughout my career at BCC. Study groups, and all those times, in every class that I took, as a matter of fact, I conducted a study group. To those of you in statistics who reminded me that I was an outlier, a right-tailed, and a few standard deviations above the mean age in Professor Gino's class. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, see Professor Gino afterwards. Many of you flattered me that is because I look like a professor. But I knew, believe me, I knew all along it's because you thought that I was the oldest person in the class. Well, this is my revenge today. And it would be remiss of me not to mention, my fellow graduates, that we are a tough, resilient bunch, forged in the crucible of adversity, acquainted with all sorts of negative experiences and overcoming all sorts of hurdles. But we fought, we dreamed, and we refused to give up. We refused to heed the sibilant voices of doubt and second guessing, and here we are today. And it would be remiss of me not to mention that among our toughest and most resilient graduates of this class are students from the wider Caribbean region that were affected by the devastating hurricanes of last summer. Students from Puerto Rico, from the Virgin Islands, from the Dominican Republic, yeah, and from the islands of Antigua and Barbuda and Dominica. As a West Indian who identifies with the aspirations of a greater Caribbean nation, spanning the islands of Cuba, Hispaniola, and Puerto Rico in the north, all the way down to Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana in the south, I feel immense pride in identifying with you. And among this group, I wish to single out our immigrant students from Barbuda and Dominica, who experienced the worst of the hurricanes last year. They did not qualify for financial aid, and their means of financial support were severely curtailed. Many of them depended on agricultural, and on agriculture, their parents, their supporters, and foreign exchange from tourism. And the fact that from all the territories affected by the hurricane, the UN Secretary General and President Clinton chose to visit those islands, I think that's an indication of what they thought about the entire hurricane situation. Unfortunately, even devastating hurricanes are unacceptable excuses for the bursar's office. And you were still required to meet your financial obligations. Already at a disadvantage because of exchange rates. With no tuition assistance. You got no tuition reduction, no tuition deferment, no anything. I say you are the best of BCC. Fellow graduates, as I come to close, BCC has been like family, like home. And I understand if like me, you feel transitioning is difficult. It is. This place that holds such fun and firm memories, where we made lifelong friends and we developed productive networks. I have been showered with blessings and opportunities in this school. I had the honor and privilege to represent the school on the best study abroad opportunity throughout CUNY in Salzburg, Austria. And I hope that BCC continues to give more Broncos the opportunity to be part of the Global Citizenship Alliance educational experience. You gave me opportunities to serve in student government. I served as a senator. I served on the college senate. I served on the curriculum committee. And I'm fortunate to sit on the academic master plan committee, Dr. Ott. You allowed me to serve as a tutor in social sciences. It's difficult to say farewell. It's difficult to move on. It's difficult to transition. But I have been reliably informed that as much as they love us here, they want us to go. They say we have many rivers to cross, more miles to go, more degrees to get, more heights to climb, and more commencements to be part of. So move on we must. We must move on because there are problems to be solved that await our solutions. We must move on because there are engineering feats that await our ingenuity talents. We must move on because there are social problems that need fresh perspectives. We must move on because there are political problems that the politicians cannot solve, because they use the same old, tired, cliched programs in the guy posing as solutions. We must go on because BCC started something that cannot be contained. We must go on because our city needs us. America needs us. The world, did I say the world? Yes, the world needs us. And if there's still anyone in this audience who thinks this is just bluster, you really don't know what BCC does to ordinary people. In this place, where dreams come true and walls are broken down, finally we must go on. Fellow graduates, let us go on. Buoyed by the strong beginnings we have had here at BCC, with a hopeful eye on the future, encouraged by the challenges we have already overcome, and spurred on by a call from a world in need of us. We must go on and on and on. But at this stage, I must go off. Thank you. Congratulations.
They're in order. You're good.
Thank you, Mr. Ducre. Can we please give him a round of applause?
President Seconegby, on behalf of the faculty of Bronx Community College, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the degree for the classes of summer 2017, fall 2017, winter 2018, and spring 2018. Will the candidates for the Associate in Arts degree stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Associate in Science degree stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science degree stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for a certificate stand and remain standing? President Seconegby, I present to you the candidates who have fulfilled all the requirements for their respective degrees and certificates. And now I have the privilege of recommending I recommend, President-Second Egby, that you confer their degrees upon them.
Thank you, Senior Vice President Schrader. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York and by the Regents of the University of the State of New York, and upon the recommendations of the faculty of the college, I now confer upon each of you the degree and/or certificate for which you've been recommended, together with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibility thereunto pertaining. Congratulations.
Thank you, President-Second Egby. We will now begin calling the candidates for graduation to the stage. I want to ask, and I'm getting my cell phone out, on the count of 3, I want to hear BCC graduation. Now, before I count to 3, I want it to be so loud that Hostos Community College can hear us. So the challenge is on. All right, so it's BCC graduation on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. President Gomez, do you think your school heard us? No? They didn't hear us? Oh, no, we won't have that. One more time. BCC graduates. 1, 2, 3. I think they heard us now. Okay, you will notice that the ushers are starting to line up the students. Please follow the directions of the ushers. After you return to your seats, President-Second Egby will call on you to switch your tassel. As a reminder, your tassel should be on the right, your other right. Okay, I see graduates lining up. Pictures, Facebook, Snapchat, hashtag, BCC CUNY. Ooh, they're coming around the corner.
Alexan Ducray. Gina Rodriguez. Malcolm Sawa. Ashley Merlane Castillo. Belinda Ortiz.
Yeah, he's gonna have to give me some calls. The opposite.
Tiffany Johnson.
Mariacela Gomez.
Paula Gladstone.
Alicia Francis.
Nicole Rosario.
Carla Batista.
Mariela Jimenez Brito.
Nastaika Lawrence.
Diana Balejos.
Nicole Ortega.
Arlene Romanello.
Jasmine Glean.
Mary Soto.
Minerva Garcia.
Rita Izubio Nicole.
Mildred Suero.
Glenice Pichardo.
Shari Akhtar.
Emily Montero.
Maimuna Dram Sisay.
Norlandi Ulysses.
Darlene Mora Almonte.
Karina Castillo.
Genesis Jimenez.
Giuliani Paulina Batista.
Natalia Ruiz Gomez.
Kibsa Bankunku.
Chamil Moreno.
Rabelina Prensa.
Tawindi Songo.
Norca Sandez.
Ashley Geraldo.
Stephen Bocan.
Lardi Hassani.
Bianca Landeta.
Ivelisse Medina.
Maria Duran.
Crisalida Felmin.
Kareem Curry.
Kada Animba.
Loveness Fulton.
Afi Soli Sojibe.
Abu Bakari Samando Patoni.
Genevieve Swanin.
Jonas Obadi.
Paulinda Howard.
Novea Guerrero.
Sandra Grullón.
Bianca Ottenwalder.
Nicole Perez.
Karen Alvarez.
Georgeli Veras.
Vanessa De Jesus.
Mahaudu Gumai.
Awa Sako.
Hassa Moseng.
Glory O'Day.
Emmy Villatoro.
G. Kanoa Amafuli.
Amy Diouf.
Fatimata Zara Thayam.
Shanice Malcolm.
Quan Johnson.
Jonathan Pozo.
Whitney Olovio.
Karen Marin.
Denise Valera.
Rebecca Barillas.
Frantoni Perez Castillo.
Elizabeth Gomez.
Savitri Bisendial.
Talato Quadrago.
Priscilla Mickey Apia.
Patricia Mello Kennedy. Crasilla Francis.
Jose Olivio.
Amir Salam.
Millie Albuquerque.
Stephanie Camilo.
Silky Sanchez.
Angeline Alvarez.
Margaret Adedapo.
Victor Liz.
Dante Revels.
Victor Jose.
Zaynin Lindsay.
Shamika Aldrich.
Clan Jenny Gilbert.
Stephanie Soto.
Andre Cheek.
Ryan Tony.
Janepsy Morales.
Cecilia Taveras.
Thomas Marte.
Razak Alawawo.
Sheriff Sariki.
Daniela Forrest.
Jose Altamirano.
Jennifer Felipe.
Brianna Rivera.
Ashley Abril.
Lindsay Pinero.
Priscilla Aldia.
Johansson de Jesus Otero.
Yalisa Roger.
Rafael Peguero.
Samuel Carrier. No.
Juan Carlos Sanchez.
Destiny Feliciano.
Israel Luciano.
Laura Malte Perez.
Wilton Duran Jr.
Pablo Valerio.
R.D. Daku.
Aldi Daku.
Adoracion Hernandez.
Lisette Cruz.
Victor Rodriguez.
William Home.
Jasmine Ramos.
Chrysaline Bulani D.
Love Disu.
Bismarck Obeng.
Angela Quahy.
Regina Osei.
Angela Kusi.
Eunice Owu Plempi.
Raquel Guzman.
Hart Bogel.
Mustafa.
Rita Asiami. Ma.
Geraldine O'Dumpton.
Yesenia Almonte.
Andrea Vasquez Teneo.
Freddy Mejia Moscoso.
Alina Hill.
Angelica Polanco.
Angelica Barroa.
Jasmine Reed.
Luis Alcantara Tavares.
Asif Siddique.
Sabri Mohu Udin.
Mb Duya.
Mohammed Shaham.
Mowi Magzazuman.
Judith Jimenez.
Mayra Gervasio.
Evelyn Ramirez.
Leticia Figueroa.
Anileli Arriaga.
Sami Agbet.
Cesar Ijaime.
Jessica Breton.
Shakira Lostumbo.
Yarisa Flores.
Amanda Santos.
Jessica Borges.
Santia George.
Lakia Washington.
Diana Marmalojos.
Kimberly Pichardo.
Martha Cruz.
Renishka White.
Renor Atashi.
Stephanie Weyer.
Charmaine Floyd.
Aminita Drame.
Muhammad Alulhami.
Damien Molina.
Rosemary Cuevas.
Darlene Peraza.
Jirali Acosta.
Loreni Cuevas.
Abru Clara.
Ana Terrero.
Doris Abru.
Peter Chirico.
Lakeisha Cortez.
Nice. Cynthia Guzman.
Anderlyn Reyes.
Vicky Javeras.
Mayreni Diaz.
Carrion Gordon.
Daniela Sargent.
Natalia Andino.
Frigel Piantini.
Elisa Landani.
Arislady Caminero.
Jadelima Cabrera Mendez.
Melissa Abreu.
Dionisa Medina.
Monique Green.
Eunice Morer.
Christopher Cosset.
Shanita Crosby.
Fatima Gomez.
Shantae Brown.
Kimela Washington.
Terrell Carmichael.
Danya Polanco.
Michelle Cruz.
Chelsea Centeno.
Stephanie Fernandez.
Cindy Suazo.
Diane Rodriguez.
Jennifer Ventura.
Marimar Oviedo,
Naomi Ripas,
Cherise Brown,
Shoshana Brown,
Kaylee Pineda,
Ileana Tejeda,
Scarlett Camorena,
Brianna Swinson,
Essence Weeks,
Amanda Herrera,
Unique Ruffin,
yay! Soledad Nunez,
Kelly Grullon,
Alexa Montilla,
Gladys Perez,
Lairis Diaz,
Amber Paloma Bonilla,
Gismel Rodriguez,
Marlene Jorge,
Nasri Hamida,
Jose Bueno,
Devida Brown,
Rochelle Johnson,
Tanya Perez,
Raquel Vasquez,
Emmanuel Frias,
Kelsia Peralta,
Anaí Grande,
Welmer Flores,
Luz Delgado,
Alex Delgado,
Jessica Roman,
Amador Mesa Guerrero,
Nelson Jordan,
Yeziel Rivera,
Marali Paul,
Nelson Mayol,
Claudio Rodriguez,
Jonathan Joveres,
Bernicebel Ten,
Rodney Garcia,
Cristina Perdomo,
Kaylin Brea,
Jose Lopez,
Doralee Lopez,
Patrice Beckford,
Oridilis Mota,
Alex Pena,
Jose Martinel,
Romelo Rashad,
okay, Moses Ipanese,
Ernest Spellman,
Tony Bolden,
Kiana Thomas,
Yeritza Madera,
Alyssa Valdez,
Parekea Hennis,
Jodianne Graham,
Nafisa Legrand,
Brian Gill,
Angel Guayas,
Alam Gonzalez,
Angelo Rodriguez,
Stephanie Centeno,
Jesselyn Maldonado,
Nirio Mateo,
Salim Tahiru,
Jasmine Pujols,
Senegi Lantigua,
Leticia Molina,
Reynilda Viola,
Ramon Perez,
Devonia Carter.
Lizette Jimenez.
Edwin Flores.
Adriana Colado.
Amoy Bailey.
Pedro Martinez.
Jose Hayami.
Arlene Machado.
Aaron Green.
Nuaja Dennis.
Leslie Perez.
Jonathan Colado.
Julia Hone.
Kenneth Adames.
Nancy Luciano.
Harold Antonio.
Carice Silva.
Liana Williams.
Akira Bryant, aka Jazz.
Akeem Mohammed.
Mariah Bailey.
Masali Hall.
Janice Wright.
Ashley Wigfall.
Ana Nunes.
Jasmine Clark.
Raven Lowe.
Dominique Heath.
Marshogue Rodriguez.
Geraldine Reyes Duran.
Tiffany Serrano.
Denise Almanzar.
Victoria Jablonski.
Vienly Cabrera.
Okay. Patrice Stelks.
Naomi Bruno.
Jasmine Rios.
Taisha Concepcion.
Savannah Rodriguez.
Tiffany Clark.
Isis Garcia.
Nikia McLaren.
Astrid Mello.
Ana Jimenez.
Cesar Bernabel.
Felicia Perez.
Silvia Cartagena.
Shalene Enada.
Tiffany Shepard.
Chantel Taveras.
Tasha Marsh.
Stacy Roper.
Corinne Dukes.
Denise Fernandez.
Juritza Sanchez.
Jahaira Pena.
Catherine Flores.
Pamela Camarena.
Karina Gomez.
Ana S. Pimentel Paniagua.
Margarita de Borja de la Cruz.
Daniel Perez. Okay.
Isaac Smith.
Jason Casares.
Tanya Jackson.
Jasmine Rosado.
Elizabeth Monegro.
Christopher Alexander Bernier.
Nelson Sanchez Jr.
Alan George.
Nice. Roxana Martinez.
Devin Hodge.
Zoila Gomez.
Fraley Gomez.
Cristal Rodriguez.
Sardis Batista.
Shamar Reese.
Doro Esteves.
Amanda Maria Montemonio.
Lee Mary Corona.
Ana Saavedra.
Yusef Del Rosario.
Taisha Baynard.
Lekired Jones.
Jordania Espinal.
Brionna Ryant.
Kristen Rabadi.
Natalia Mandros Ortega.
Wagner Morel.
Diamond Young.
Jabria Rajia.
Natalia Rocha.
Lucy Segura Feliz.
Selena Morales.
Denise Puelo.
Vanessa Suarez.
Rosanel Holguin.
Oscar Hernandez. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Livingston Tellisford.
Madison Stroud.
Michael Scrippleton.
Osvaldo Reyes.
Dexter Napel.
Rosalis Perdono.
Karia Sikriki.
Carla Perez.
Princess Thomas.
Brendel Flood. Oh.
Melissa Estrella.
Catherine Fajardo.
Vinicio Ramirez.
Milines Morales.
Tiffany Lawrence.
Yarmelin Gorkachera.
Abiyua Kate Osanua.
Sandrea Kilgore.
Crystal O'Neill.
Yaz Madison.
Maciel Florentino.
Maria Baez.
Lucidania Cruz.
Ares Garcia.
Isvelith Cruz.
Ibrahim Kolibali.
Milad Ekivaria.
Claudia Maldonado.
Victor Ordonez.
Mohamed Fofana.
Luis Arutar.
Nicole Savage.
Hippolito Saura.
Giovanna Santiago.
Mark S. Sanchez.
Mamadou Sow.
Mercedes Roman.
Biangeli Salazar.
Latisha Lanclos.
Naya Wright.
Sylvia Cohill.
Maria Lopez.
Leticia Gonzalez.
Teresa Duran.
Raisa Polanco.
Kofi Onipo.
Mamadou Sek.
Denisha Gooden.
Ruben Martinez Jr.
Darren Florence.
Alicia Winfield.
Justin Cottrell.
Leah Johnson, aka Miss Johnson.
Gloria Gutierrez.
Keisha Rodriguez.
Gwendolyn Alvarez.
Tierra Watson.
Darren Morales.
Fami Bueno.
Kisare Diaz.
Yamaira Aquino.
Isaiah Takeall.
Noel Mignot.
Carmen Colon.
Darlene Mateo.
Ana Hidalgo.
Catherine Solano.
Janae Johnson.
Gabriele Pinheiro.
Kayla Cespedes.
Ana Rivera Vasquez.
Inorisa Hernandez.
Rafael Rivera.
Marilyn Del Orbe.
Eliza Gomez.
Milagros Contreras.
Patricia Bonilla.
Laura Reyes.
Jonathan Mercado.
Marzana Ahmed.
Hector Perez.
Sheku Sese.
Reynaldo Jackson.
Cassandra Martinez.
Samuel de la Cruz.
Eude de Jesus Espalia.
Cesarín Lantigua.
Rudy Quesada.
Melissa Ovale.
Edwin Zoria.
Richardo Smith.
Edicto Rodriguez.
Jeremy Vasila.
Victor Cortijo.
Santa Tapia.
Maria Cabral.
Brian Solane.
Danny Almonte.
Argenis Reynoso.
Ilalia Enriquez.
Priscilla Bueno Sander.
Liana Martinez.
Ana Hilda Fernandez. Thank you. Ana.
Jaritza Feliz Gonzalez.
Eunia Escobar.
Maria De Leon.
Evelina Caraballo.
Eric Antwi.
Kevin Gutierrez.
Tamzila Giash.
Kadiutu Baruf.
Chris Marlene Enriquez.
Roseangela Arias.
Elizabeth Alamansar.
Eleni Billiard.
Vanessa Quesada.
Luisa Rijo.
Beyuris Acosta.
Yasmiulka Rodriguez de Mesa.
Jonathan Ortiz.
Pedro Vargas.
Felix de la Cruz.
Crystal Soriano.
Cody Stevens.
Ricky Rodriguez.
Christian Smith.
Matthew Duverge.
Darlene Brito.
Hubert Quesada.
Isaiah Flynn.
Nathan Celine Taz.
Dominique Warren.
Naisha Mills.
Jonelle Rodriguez.
Catherine Rodriguez.
Mildred Perez.
Francesca Castillo.
Isamar Castillo.
Justin Sigley.
Nigeria Schuler Gual.
Benjamin Claudio.
Jose Hernandez.
Emil Sorani Solotoya.
Carlos Colon.
Nicholas McKenzie.
Liddell O'Dane.
Devin York.
Tinan Bial Azza.
John Bosco Nawibi.
Ido Ibrahim.
Juan Nina.
Jasmine Kelly.
Tamika Johnson.
Kevin Latchman.
Mark Melendez.
Eric Baez.
Aida Garcia.
Gianella Aquino.
Faceli Martinez.
Jesus Rivas.
Kevin Peña.
Martin Ortiz.
Steven Nieves.
Michael Ebron.
Dominic Santos.
Robert McGee.
Cristina Cruz.
Crystal Deal.
Akeem Rollins.
Eladio Perez.
Denise Scott.
Amadis Mata.
Malloy Smith.
Charlie Flores.
Chetsi Perez.
Muriel Ramos.
Ana Santana.
Aja Torre.
Fatumato Brunali.
Azim Alexander.
Queen Isis Boyce. Congratulations.
Shayla moves on.
Tanya Dennis.
Mary Velez.
Hold on. Sophie Traffic.
Dion Kwamena, Veteran and Student Government Association.
Jane Felmin. Dauria Diop.
Eno Darkwa.
Mariama Ba.
Clarty Darlene.
Juliet Konadu Arning.
Michael Mike Akindabo.
Ba Ipnigon.
Ebony White.
Charisma Beckles.
Geneva Dirasoba.
Masoy Bakari.
Lord Andre Curtis.
Princess Jiang.
Felix Patawa.
Celestina Patawa.
Wandy Michelle Marte.
Ceci Beth Marte.
Joseph Kusi Abadur.
Wafa Bualaga.
Bibi Rebenjo Noir.
Brian Bailey.
Abina Ento.
Priscilla Boichi.
Linda Ajay.
Ivy Florence Kodjo.
Letitia Amapota.
Sandra Boardi.
Angela Figaro.
Hytham Tony.
Diana Peralta.
Lucevo Acuerdo.
Alyssa Ruiz.
Destiny Anne Marie De Leon.
Carmeli Morillo.
Elizabeth Colon.
Stephanie Tejeda.
Eridania Minaya.
Desiree Martinez.
Hector Castillo.
Philip Holland. Nicholas Navarro. Ramon Sanchez. Will Valenzuela. Aderkis Gonzalez. Reina Bravo. Denise Recio. Milagros Torres. Ana Maria Garcia Almonte. Alberto Bahania. Brian Padilla. Josephine de la Cruz. Nicholas de Jesus. Giancarlos Guzman. Steven Rodriguez. Amber Morales. Sherry Ann White. Anthony Zapata. Rafaceli Brito. Jason Piquero. Isaias Acevedo. Karina Rosario. Edwin Alexander Diaz. Richard D. Acosta. Walter Oyoa. Crystal Velasquez. Aisa Pacheco. Reggie Maceo. Radami Liranzo. Benedicta Arthur. Cecilia Duira. Anne Denise Aqua. Labit Umate. Omar Avanseri. Emmanuel Depay. Sonquibal Sambiani. Kelechi Onwasaya. Fatu Silla. Stephanie Rosa. Renata Marquez. Rohana Robinson. Devon Sutherland. Sandy Marcelo. Carolyn Wilson. Maria Page. Latanya Irvis. Angel Sosa de la Cruz. Javier Arzon. Yosa Marbuez. Ana Arias. Leosha Bristow. Stefan A. Yaboa. Eriris Vasquez. Sergi Ramirez. Hillary Scarlett. Marjorie Lynch. Sarah Michelle Miguel. Froylin Nunez. Johanny Taveras. Samantha Espinal. Diana Pimentel.
Leilani Rosario.
Adrian Jordan.
Andre Allende.
Dora Rodriguez.
Safia Schrader.
Muzaffar Ahmed.
Amina Drame.
Nebraska Campbell.
Jesus Ramirez.
Jimmy Kaya.
Demetrios Kaiteas.
Tracy Nokhun.
Chieko Goto.
Heshante Ekanaya.
Abdoulaye Torre.
Mike Montague.
Garnier Lois.
Elvis Hernandez.
Gabriel De Jesus.
Tyrone Singletary.
Jonathan Hillsman.
Jessica Barnes.
Caron Henry.
Abele Belgabe.
Felix Taveras.
Stephanie Zambrano.
Jonel Santiago.
Tamia Middleton.
Edie Tafaba Chapua.
Juliana Valdez.
Muriam Hook.
Sabina Akhter.
Maria Hernandez.
Aaron Harvey.
Lawrence Weathers.
Lizette Rodriguez.
Brandon Denmark.
Alan Chavez.
John Samuel Quintero Toribio.
Shani M. Lahara Contreras.
Esmelin Baez.
Hector Tavares.
Yamil Perez.
Paula Caba.
Michael Fernandez.
Aranza Fernandez.
Patricia Santana.
Churaya Joseph.
Jamaica Brown.
Ashley Santos.
Matthew De Leon.
Giovan Watson.
Angelo Baez.
Marilyn Tay.
Thari
Dejian Reed.
Taina Rivera.
Umar Bukhari.
Alyssa Muniz.
Marie Dorlins.
Quanique Ruiz.
Latrice Jackson.
Danu Donaldson.
Victoria Lujan.
Jennifer Polanco.
Belarminio Emmanuel Lopez.
Take a break now. Yeah. Azizola Hakige. Wait for your name. Anthony Lucero. Genesee Mendez. Guillermina Armendia. Catherine Candelario. Wendy Rodriguez. Laura Angelica Olivares. Yanet Abad. Ivan Velez. Trayvon Grace Hebburn. Isabel Anais Polanco. Destiny Jasa Nevares. Oh, sorry. Salvador Cartagena. Victor Benitez. Benjamin Bukeye. Zoraida Checo. Okay. Anne Latigua.
Raul Fernandez. Escarlin Santos.
Yusmeri Morel de Leon. Raela Suides. Khadija Forde. Rami El Mograbi. George Henry Roberts. Sasha Ka Jones. Alicia Suki. Emily Perez. Betania Rodriguez Mercado. Mohammed Ali. Sergio Osorio. Calderón Flor. Trina Rojas. Norris Rodriguez. Yesabel Burgos Henriquez. Lidel Villanueva Reyes. Melchi Luciano. Adriana Monteno. Congratulations. Wait. Anderson Munters. Natasha Soto. Brianna Garden. Marcus Rodriguez. Bonnie Medina Garcia. Nicole Diaz.
Maria Colado.
Kiana Niles.
Heavenly Cherry.
Jaron Fincher.
Nadia Hamilton.
Destiny Vega.
Felix Andujar.
Yandira de la Cruz.
Leslie Sanchez. I'm sorry.
Luis Lozano. Oh, okay. Ani Carnelo Marines.
Is this you?
That's
him? Merdado Ordonato.
This is.
How did we get out of order?
I just read her name. Yeah, I just read it. Ani Carnelo Marines.
How did it get to you? Call her name. Where's her name?
I just read it. I read it before her name.
Oh, you did? Oh, I skipped you?
I said her name. Anneli Canelo Marines.
Yeah, lástima. Elaine Tejada. I'm not? Melissa Rodriguez.
Elsa Marie Ramos.
Crystal Matos.
Michaela Andrew.
Sherelle Ellerby.
Gerald Hall.
Malik Barr.
Gabriela Perez.
Milagros Marte.
Darling Ortega. Wait.
Michele Compres.
Stacey Ann Gibson.
Cindy M. Rosario.
Winnie Fert Rosario.
Sherry Vargas.
Melissa Lambert Duran.
Elizabeth Luna.
Temeka Jackson.
Angie Alvarez de Diaz.
Natividad Alba.
Family Jacob.
Natasha Pearl.
Sabrina Carnell.
Stephanie Feliz Gonzalez.
Ana Sanchez.
Ana Maria Peña.
Ana M. Valentin Roches.
Sherilyn Esteves.
Yarelis Iglesia.
Yilcana Torres de Taveras.
Loverly Reynoso Lopez.
Rosemary Carrero.
Beatriz Perez de Perso.
Sandra Alvarez.
Jaquise Riley.
Lisbeth Guzman.
Mabel Aguilera.
Michelle Agbana.
Sandra Saavedra Lucero.
Isaiah Bernardes.
William Tarrant.
Lobda Abdulatif.
Kamati Kamra.
Duachel Segnias.
Janaya Smith.
Tashona Ruffin.
Aurelie Carino.
Rogelio Munoz.
Elias Hidalgo.
Melvin Defo.
Gianni Ferreira.
Ashley Ruiz.
Gina Demetria Rivera.
Shantae George.
Andy Lahara.
Boranda Diaz.
Abdul Hamid Osman.
Amadou Bari.
Christopher Copan y Maria Vélez.
Anasia Clark.
Jefferson Yeboah.
Davondre Paul.
Pierre Sam.
Haja Ruki Sumare.
Tuska Sayavan.
Jacqueline Rodriguez.
Jomari Rosario.
Yanardi Polanco.
Crystal Mangar.
Janet Degante.
Leomaris Anguio.
Mabel Angulo.
Ryan Diaz.
Mark Senna.
Let me know when you're ready.
Arnaldo Bauta.
Simbayat Andalao.
Aziza Francois.
Nordea Addison.
Carolina Simono.
Lionel Cabore.
Enelilin Ramirez.
Yasmin Jainer.
Jocelyn Leroux Tuhu.
Aisha Wilson.
Ann Upper.
Brianna Flood.
Sarai Fernandez Castillo.
Olivia Guimon.
Vanessa Ray.
Jaikeni Celedonio.
Nia Swindell.
Christopher Dolvale.
Nicole Sowell.
Maurice Bell.
Genesis Perez.
Caridad Lugo.
Joycelyn Dolly.
Tony McCullers.
Melina Guerrero.
Es Marlon Alvarez Cabrera.
Gregory Mercedes.
Elizabeth Baez.
Shady Baez.
Mercedes Pimentel.
Diana Pimentel.
Yanires Gonzalez.
JC Janau.
Jennifer Ganau.
Kenneth Chavez.
Better Castillo Luna.
Edili Cabral.
Abigail Bohami.
Almir Maki.
Tyrone Parnell.
Jose Furman.
Tyree Jordan.
Clarissa Williams.
Duante Manning.
Frankie DeMay.
Grismeldis Grullon.
Denise Romero.
Brian de los Santos.
Vianessa Polanco.
Hoistis Kelly Garcia.
Farah Reyes.
Abigail Serna.
Sheila Toledo.
Santana Alvarado.
Zaid Obaid.
Cristal Castillo. Ay, Cristal.
Yahaira Carvajal. Oops, sorry.
I just read Cristal Castillo. I just read the book. She didn't stand up there. Reina Velez. Yeah.
Luisaura Castillo.
Shanta Moses.
Susedi Perez.
Tarsis Mendez.
Hervé Awono.
Jesus Cuevas.
Siobhan Wright, aka Superstar.
Ashley Ortiz.
Shaquana Johnson Martinez.
Michelle Wright.
Julissa Mercado.
Clariette Cordero.
Nadine Cristal Puelo.
Anismeni Blanco.
Got it.
Geraldine Caceres.
Diana Antillon.
Hillary Cabarijo.
Jasmine Ramsey.
Ilelson Moya.
Wendy Taveras.
Lori Hernandez.
Leslie Almanzar.
Felix Urena.
Janibel Martinez.
Clarabelle Infante.
Diara Baez.
Eric Vasquez.
Marie Argote.
Lourdes Infante.
Leslie Ramirez.
Gianni Hernandez.
Crystal Cruz.
Luis Ani Esquea.
Yanea Breron.
Steven Borrero.
Samuel Ruiz.
Isaiah Gillard.
Hamdija Obiji.
Victoria McEwen.
Santana Williams.
Vioca Judea.
Miglory Velasquez.
Eliza Reyes.
Nidiasa Watson.
Roger Ramotar.
Edgar Espinosa.
Victor Liz Jr.
Brandon Medina.
Michael Ruiz Foreman.
Talia Velasco.
Lovejoy O'Kane.
Rukia Oseni.
Sori Martinez.
Christopher Perez.
Isabel Reyes.
Kimberly Villamar.
Ariel Perez.
Tamana Bosch.
Charnay Dubois.
Brittany Loasi.
Carlise Wilson.
Shanice Sanders.
Biana Jones.
Evelyn Aboa.
Jasenia Rodriguez.
Maria Ruiz.
Nancy Castillo.
William Morales.
Kiafa Kabori.
Ramonda Baron.
Deja Stooks.
Mariah Kabjumba.
Shaquila Blackstock.
Aswitha Vankat.
Toya Riddell, Nursing Club President.
Alexandra Olesio Casara.
Lola P. Parsons.
Umu Balde.
Terrence Boudou Bini.
Flor Esteves.
Alexandra Sokolova.
Yeah. Marisa Conklin.
Ibrahima Diallo.
David Perez.
Renee Cobell.
Randy Lalit.
Anthony Stephen Mera.
Jeffrey Medina.
Cleda Romero.
Isidro Peña.
Ghani Amity.
Tavi Khan.
Bernard Guillen.
Jeleni Balbuena.
Isatu Samari.
Numa Tori.
Isatu Bajana.
Wilton Kelly.
Hervé Susu Baitan.
Akoko Abebamo.
Patusan Mazu.
Sharon Kennedy.
Mubarak Sayubu.
Fatullah Mustafa.
Ahamete Timothy.
Congratulations. Joel Guzman.
Shad Arkful.
Justin Rafael Perez.
Samir Halalu.
Kirk Walters.
Dawn Reed.
McDaniel Simon.
Julian Rosseo.
Prince Tufor.
Daniel Apia.
Jessia Jolsey. Yeah.
Karen Gomez.
Amanda Rivera.
Marissa Diamaco.
Jose Rodrigo Palma.
Josel Morel.
Angel Gonzalez.
Jenny Daniela Lorenzo.
Genesis Fernandez.
Levon Charles.
Luis Diaz.
Rafael Rodriguez.
Maria Suazo.
Jacob Rivera.
Keon Foster.
Bernice Doncor.
Diana Peralta.
Darky Paulino.
I got you. Orquídea Sánchez.
Ruma Ramcharitar.
Leslie Bravo.
Shane Tobar.
Michelangelo Hernandez.
Dana Rosa.
Emil Boy Peña. No. She goes.
Patricia Agis.
Fanny de Castro Díaz.
Berenice Gonzalez.
Jamie Silva.
Edwin Almanzar.
Elizabeth Ogulie.
Consuelo Zambrano.
Luresca Yamelis Capellan.
Saskia Burgos.
Alexis Olquiza.
Alexandra Payan.
Natasha Cortez.
Musadat Usabi.
Dana Gilliard.
Zoraida Morillo.
Taina Peña.
Yanaris Santana.
Karina Borbón Rosario.
Jordan Walku.
Jessica Valerio.
Tatiana Concepcion.
Margarita Delgado.
Yasmin Pinkston.
Bintu Daukonate.
Habayatu Nudaye.
Chanel Clark.
Alicia Bennett.
Judine Marshall.
Rocio Garcia.
Propa Akhter.
Cynthia Riveros.
Michelle Torres.
Gabriela Vascones.
Janilda Martinez.
Anabel Heredia.
Michael Loramisan.
Brian Lynch.
Lorena Abreu.
Rafaela Gutierrez Meneses.
Rosa Perez.
Fuzia Nusrat.
Christian Delgado.
Amos Buman.
Nori Norte.
Kairon Kalis.
Shanice Kapp.
Ture Farida Bailu.
Abdul Hamza.
Aseham Amanat.
Michelle Carrera.
Luke Bramwell Jr.
Charlize Brown.
Christiana Brooks.
Joanny Cruz.
Daos Caparenes.
Jessica Liriano.
Delmari Ortiz.
Carmen Liriano.
Adeline Garcia.
Arisleda Savignon.
Alvin Bramberry.
Emmanuel Dramani.
Kikelomo Towobola.
Fatumata Saho.
Lachey Wise.
Victoria Manuel.
Jasmine Cisneros.
Kathleen Pena.
Jairo Urena.
Marvia Sanko.
Lanwali Tata.
Lorianne Dennis.
can you please stand? As graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left side of your motto board. In recognition of your entrance to our academic community, I invite you to the audience to give our graduating class of 2008 the recognition they so deserve. Congratulations.
You can all sit down. We're almost done. And look at all your friends who are over there in the heat. They're not getting their diploma cover until this is over. 2 more seconds. You are all now formally alumni of the college. And big deal, big deal. And to welcome you into this fold is Mr. Michael Williams, President of the BCC Alumni Association.
Greetings, my name is Michael Williams, and I want to welcome you to the Alumni Association. All your life, everybody told you it was who you know. But I'm getting ready to take you to the next level, because it's not who you know to make it to the next level, it's who knows you. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Reverend James Sheehan, please come to the podium for the benediction so you can send us on our way.
Thank you, Almighty. We pray particularly for the Muslim community that's celebrating Ramadan with many hours of prayer. And may the Almighty and the God of our fathers and mothers that has begun this good work in you bring it to fulfillment. Go in peace. Amen.
One more second. We have completed our commencement exercise, and we request that you hold so we can leave and the faculty can leave and we can all applaud you as you walk by. One more time. 1, 2, 3. BCC graduates. 2, 3! All right. Music.